the end of the day here. I was able to take a shower, which was lovely, and watch another episode of the British Baking Show, which is funny because I was really wanting to watch some more Christmas shows this year, but I'm just not even bothered about it. I just really like the British Baking Show. There are episodes I haven't seen yet, which I didn't even realize existed. A few wins for the day are, this is my new robe. I really, really love it. The color is wonderful. It's from Land's End. I think it's fantastic. Also, the oranges, even though I cut up 5 whole oranges, I only got 7 good slices out of the drying part this time, which I was initially a little frustrated by. I'm just leaning into being happy that I have some of them, and I'm going to put some extra things on the garland as well and try to fill it up a little bit more and put that in my grocery order for tomorrow. I also was able to get the whole foot and half of my shadow wrap heel done on this first sock, which is honestly fabulous. Whenever I am home most of the day, I can get so much done, and yeah, it's really wonderful. So this one is very close to being done. Also, one of the things that's been really enjoyable, now I'm going to show you my side table, and it is quintessentially an overcrowded knitter side table. But I've got my new little yarn spinner here, and it spins so smoothly. It's squeaking a little bit, but when I pull from the yarn, it doesn't squeak at all. It's just so smooth and wonderful, and I've just been enjoying using it all evening. It's been fantastic. So I try to focus on this one sock all day. At one point I was wondering if I should switch to the other one so that I would be kind of doing them concurrently, but I measured the yarn, I weighed the yarn, and I pulled off the halfway point essentially. At this point I have used 7 grams. So I pulled off 3.2 here. I just kind of stuck it in the sock while I do my heel so that I would have 10.2 left for the other sock, which is exactly what, so it's half and half, which might give me the shortest leg in the world. So I'm thinking about doing a cuff in this as well to make that leg just a little bit longer. She is the one kid that complains of her socks not fitting quite right, and I'm not sure if she says they slip off her heel because the foot is too short on the one, like if she's outgrown the foot already on the socks that she had, or I mean, it has, the ones she had before have a rather long leg on them. I can't remember what I did for those socks, but one set is a heel flap and gusset, and the other one might be a shadow wrap heel, or it might be an afterthought heel. I cannot remember. I think it's an afterthought heel. So I'm doing a shadow wrap heel because I think that's one I haven't tried for her yet, and also I think because this is a fingering weight with a mohair, it'll make it a lot more of a denser heel, and hopefully that'll give it the structure it needs to like kind of stay. So also, I've not made them ribbed socks before, and I think that's really going to help with the front being ribbed. Hopefully that'll help it to stick a little better as well. This is just a lovely little heel construction. I love the shadow wrap heel. If you haven't done it before, Denise of Earth Tones Girl here on YouTube does a lovely tutorial for it. I haven't had to look up the tutorial this time, which I was really proud of myself. And with Jane's socks, I pulled it up and then watched the first couple of, 10-20 seconds and then thought, oh yeah, and then just went and did it, kind of confirmation, had it on my phone. But this one I'm just rolling with it, which is really fun. The only one that I've ever been able to do or ever been able to memorize is the heel flap and gusset for myself. And I don't think I could do it for anyone else. I just know what I do for mine, how long I like to make it, and how the rate at which I like to do my gusset decreases and everything. But this is kind of fun to be able to be familiar with one well enough that I don't even have to look at anything. So that's nice. And yeah, I'm really glad I just kept on with this sock. I was getting a little bit bored at one point during the day because it's just, stockinette on the back and 1x1 rib on the front. But I thought, you know what? You can knit boring things. That's fine. Just put it in your hands, and whatever is in my hands, I will work on. So I just have to put the thing in my hands that I want to get done. And what else? I think that's it. I have a lot of cleaning to do tomorrow because we have friends coming over this weekend. Saturday is McCullough's birthday. She's turning 6. And some friends are coming over to hang out that day. The last win. I can't believe I almost forgot this. I'm so excited about this. My sister-in-law and I are going on a knitting retreat trip at the end of January. I will definitely bring you along and show you everything we're going to do there. It's going to be in New Hampshire. It's been put on by the Autumn Acorn, and I'm over the moon about it. We are going to be going to this cute little place in New Hampshire. We're in Indiana, by the way. Going to New Hampshire, and I think it's just going to be perfect because it's going to be January, and that most likely means it's going to be very snowy. And here in Indiana, it usually gets more snowy in January, but it often is snowy somewhat in December, and I just don't think we're going to get any snow in December. And whenever we don't get very much snow for a long time, I just feel off. I feel like the year ended in a weird way. So hopefully I won't have any snow envy going to New Hampshire and being able to experience that. And over half of the travel time we're going to be on the train, which will be really fun. And it's just going to be really great to hang out with her. She and I were friends before I fell in love with my husband. So it's just going to be lovely. There's no weird in-law stuff between the two of us because we've been friends for a very long time. And it feels more official now that we've had to make arrangements and pay for more things, and just feels good to have that done. So I'm very excited to open tomorrow's Advent. It's after midnight, but I'll show it to you tomorrow. Open it tomorrow, and work on the second part of this heel. This yarn combination is just so satisfying. I am enjoying it so much. And I think I will be able to get through the foot of the next sock. I will be very motivated because that means I'll be able to do the heel with this again. Man, I'm just really, come on. 46 rounds of a foot and half a heel? Not bad. That's not bad for me. I know there are some people who can just do crazy things and knit so fast and have their lives organized so that they don't have to clean their whole house in one day before company comes over. But I'm really proud of myself that I've been able to stay focused, and I even prepped a little bit of the yarn that I want to use for a January cast on. I'll show that to you tomorrow because it was just beautiful in the sunlight today. And yeah, I mean, I'll still have to stay focused for these socks to get done before Christmas Eve, but also, and maybe my Advent socks will have to just stay by the wayside until then. But I've decided that even if I just am knitting on my Advent socks on Christmas Day, that would be really nice. And I am really happy about gift choices this year. I'm really happy about who I've chosen to knit for and who I haven't, and really happy that I'm able to accomplish some of the Advent crafts that I've wanted to do. I still need to look up a crochet like snowflake pattern because I think that would be really cute to be able to do them in some of the white yarn that I have left over from the popcorn garland, and then maybe even some blue. We'll see. I'll have to think about that. Look something up, see if I can follow a tutorial or something, because I think that would be very cute to have those. Because I have 2 more Sundays of Advent to do crafting for, and I didn't really have a plan for them. I planned on the popcorn garland, and I planned on the orange garland. And if I do a snowflake garland, I feel like I should probably just choose one more garland and just have garlands galore this year. But is there a favorite Christmas craft that you've done? I'd love to hear if there is a suggestion for Christmas crafting. I was thinking about making an ornament, knitting an ornament, but I don't know that I can apply myself to another knitting project, no matter how small, at this point in time, which is silly because like I crocheted this huge long garland, but I'm not ready to commit to like an ornament that I would knit that'd be that big. But isn't that a funny thing, the way that your brain space works, whether it makes logical sense or not? If we try to overcome the way that our bandwidth works in this moment or the next, we're really just working against ourselves, and there's really no point, right? So, and I'm loving learning some new crochet techniques, and that's been really fun to just sit and do more crochet. So I may just choose to do finishing the green on that granny square blanket as one of my weekend knits. So I'm sure you've noticed my hand is starting to shake because I'm tired, so I will not give you the shaky cam exit interview anymore this evening. And I will go to bed. Our littlest one was sick today, and so I have a feeling he will want lots of cuddles as I'm trying to clean our house tomorrow.